안녕하세요, 저는 Noki입니다, and welcome to today's video where we are going to be reacting to some more of our girls' RV. And today we have got Red Velvet with their brand new release, Birthday, and I'm very excited for this one because the Revy Festival 2022 apparently is full of classical pieces. And when I say classical pieces, I mean, of course, classical samples. Now, I'm not very well versed in classical music myself, but I'm very interested to see what this is going to be like because after Feel My Rhythm and seeing how they went with that and just that album in general, and really the B-sides going as hard as they did, I'm very excited to see how Red Velvet are going to blow my list really out of the water in terms of favourite songs towards the end of this year. I'm very excited, of course, just to see how they come out in general because I really do feel like it's an iconic moment every single time they do come back because, you know, they do just really have that effect on the K-pop industry in general. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's see. More Red Velvet over on Patreon, of course, if you guys want to catch it. Massive old like, full screen, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm going to make this 1080p though, because I have a Mac. I'm sorry. Alright. Okay. I love it. These gifts, what do they turn into? Weapons? They just come back with weapons? They're like, fuck you, man. We'll show you. Alright, I am here for this. 1, 2, 3, ah. Talk about it. Hey. Oh my lord, Wendy? That Yeti thing? Oh, talk your talk, Yeti. I got a special day, hey. Yeah. Dude, Joy. Joy is so beautiful, man. Speaking of beautiful, wow. Irene, stop, bro. Wow, Wendy. Almost a retro 80s vibe to it. Dude, I said it. Wendy, that is so unfair, bro. How you gonna fight someone with scissor hands, bro? What else are they gonna throw, man? Hey, hey. Man, I think you always just get a vocal masterpiece when it comes to Red Velvet, bro. You say so. Damn. Man, Red Velvet are something else, bro. The ice cream cake type vibes that we get there with the MV. This? I love that. What the fuck are we summoning? Hey. Dude, Yeri is hitting me, man. Sheesh, get it. Dude, it is a far cry from Feel My Rhythm. We bringing the guitar out. Oh shit! Accidentally paused. Oh. Birthday song. Damn, dude. I've never seen the 5 women more happy to be engaged in such shady business, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, look. You know, I stick to it, and I will say it over and over again as many times as needed. I really feel like when you listen to Red Velvet, regardless of whatever it is that you're listening to, you are always going to get something that is in some way a vocal masterpiece. And what I mean by that, a masterpiece and or a masterclass. One of the things I think that is really just super enjoyable about Red Velvet is that you always know what you can expect, and exactly, can't wait to blast it for sure. I think that you always know what to expect in as much as, and I was saying this in the teaser reaction too, you always know what type of sound you're signing up for, and so if you love it, you're gonna fucking love everything that they put out in some, like to some extent, if that makes sense. I think as well too, the good part is that like, I don't feel like they ever repeat the same thing twice, if that makes sense. Like sometimes things sound similar, or you can throw things back, or you can tie certain things together, but they always show either some sort of progress or some sort of change in their sound, which really just kind of like alludes to their versatility, which, I mean, of course, we are very well aware of in terms of just even like their solo releases. I mean, look at 28 Reasons this year and how different that has been to everything else that we have gotten. You know, literally go ahead, look at Wendy's releases, go ahead and also look at Joy's releases and compare them to seulgi and go, oh, okay, cool. You would literally not clock that they are part of the same group, but you would at the same time, if that makes sense. So there's that. I love just the fact that, above all else, the fact that, like, okay, Feel My Rhythm, I think was a song earlier on this year, which I personally really enjoyed. It's like one of those types of things where I really enjoyed it. I think that I have to be in a specific type of mood to listen to it, though, if that makes sense. Like, I think that being said, it's not definitely like a bad song in that regard. It's just one of those types of songs where I feel like sometimes I'm really feeling it, other times maybe not as much, and it's like a good BGM type song, but I still do go ahead and seek it out. Birthday, I do feel like is a song that I would listen to more on the regular, if that makes sense, as far as like the actual title is concerned. But I love like the little rap parts that we've got in there. The energy I find is like really well sustained. And like honestly, forgive my musically ignorant ass, but I'm really keen to actually kind of understand where, like, what exactly the classical sample is and to what extent they actually utilize it as well too. So if you do know, feel free of course to let me know down in the comments below. I think as always all the members fucking killed it, but I really love this side of Red Velvet that we get when, of course, like they're a lot brighter isn't necessarily the word. Like dark Red Velvet I absolutely adore, but like they come across like very youthful, very energetic here, and I think that it's really just something that I always enjoy from them. And yeah, man, I would honestly just rate this one really highly just in general. I think that when we're talking about like Red Velvet, like I said, you really always get what you expect, but I also feel like you always get a little bit more than that at the same time too, and that's always really something I think to look forward to. That being said, I have not heard the highlight medley for this album, and that is actually probably what I am most excited for, because if anything, Red Velvet B-sides, especially this year, have fucking blown me away. So I'm really excited, of course, to go and listen to that. And the album listen will be up over on Patreon later on today, so do go and catch that, of course, if you guys would like to as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below as well too. And as always, if you guys want to catch more Red Velvet content, then we do have a spreadsheet. It's an archive of literally everything I've reacted to over on Patreon, so you guys can go and check that and filter by Red Velvet, or do feel free to go and check out the album listens over on Patreon as well too. And of course, feel free to subscribe for more Red Velvet just over here in general, because whenever they do drop anything, we will indeed be checking it out because we love them. But thank you so much for tuning in. Love and appreciate you guys as always. And until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.